Good morning, everybody. Good morning from a very beautiful morning here in Texas. Sun's coming up. Air feels really good right now. It's maybe about 6:30 in the morning. So I'm out here right now putting battery charger on the excavator and about to get it plugged up on here. It's a 24-volt system. So I need to charge one battery at 12 volts. I got them disconnected in between right now than the other one. But I sold this. A neighbor bought it. He's been around it since the day I bought it, so he already knew the machine. And it's going to go about a half-mile down the road from me onto another ranch. We're going to be using it, digging out, cleaning some ponds and things like that. Kind of the same I was using it for. So he's a good friend. I really enjoy him a lot. And I'm really happy he's the one that bought this. I didn't know he would be interested in it. I'm happy with the deal. They don't have to bring no big old 18-wheeler in here and with a low boy trailer like I had to have it trucked in when I bought it years ago. Man, he can just literally drive it right down the road to his property. His property starts just not far from me down the hill here. So I think it's a winner chicken dinner. Easier to go up that ladder than it is those steps there on the side of it. So for you that don't know about this, you're new to my channel, this big excavator right here used to belong to the US Air Force. It's a Korean made, but I'll tell you a little story on it for you heavy equipment people. The brand name is a Korean company called Halla, H-A-L-L-A, Halla. And the model number on it, as you see right there, is an 888. And it used to be a regular old construction yellow, but the military painted it to military colors. So everywhere the paint's coming off, you can still see the construction yellow behind it, as you see here on the bucket and things, right? And you can see it around other places up here too. The construction yellow showing through there on it. So the deal is, when I bought this, so the military barely ever used it, and then they did some kind of deal where they sold them or donated them, whatever, to like different other government agencies. So one of the counties here in Texas ended up with this machine, and there was something with it that they were having trouble for it to run. And they put it on a what's that called, Renee Bates auction, which auctions off a lot of government stuff from different cities, municipalities and all. And they had on that auction. I bid on it, and I won it at a pretty dang fair price. And it only has 700 hours of operating time on it. They said they couldn't get parts for it. There was no place in the US that sold Halla parts. And they said they were able to match an oil filter and some fuel filters and stuff. So they told me all that when I went up there, and I'd already won the auction and went up there to pick it up. So they said it would crank, but and move, but you know, it was slow and this and that. Well, I loaded up and we brought it here. Actually, my buddy Cap was working for a friend of mine that had heavy equipment and a big truck and trailer, and I hired them to move it. So weighs 30-something thousand pounds, like 36,000 pounds. So we brought it here, and I just smiled all the way, because here's the deal. Here's the whole point of the story. You may see this with that name Halla on it, and on the back Halla, and that is who manufactured it. But these were marketed and sold all around the planet by Case, with Case's name on it. Case rebranded it and sold it, and Case called it a P888. Same exact machine. And so with the Case name on it, and you can look them up, with the Case name on it, instead of it saying Halla and this counterweight back here, that's a big old heavy weight for you don't know. This whole part right here, that is a big solid weight right there. It's a counterweight for the boom up there and the load that you have scooped up in it. So the only difference is they cast the name Case right here instead of Holla. And instead of having Korean writing on it, it has English on it. And it was marketed massively as a Case machine, and Case didn't build a darn thing on it. And that's the way it is with a lot of equipment out there, believe it or not. These companies have been for years marketing foreign made equipment with their name, and you think you're getting like this American name. And I mean, this goes back, this machine's a little older. This goes back for a long time. This has been going on, of these brand names that you think you're paying for. Oh, I want to buy American, I'm buying Case, I'm buying Cummins, I'm buying this or that. Man, you're actually buying a foreign piece of equipment that's been rebranded. So all you have to do to go get parts for this is download the Case manual for a P888 with the parts list and numbers. And it's the same manual with all the same parts. And the motor in this is a Cummins 6BT turbocharged engine, which is absolutely one of the best small diesels you can get out there. Absolutely. And that motor is just still like brand new in it. And that you can go to Case and get the parts, and here's the parts numbers. The whole attitude changes. So that's the deal. And it's a good little old machine, man. I know it looks funky because of that military paint all over it. Some people like that, but it's kind of a cruddy job they did. A really cruddy job. Looks like it was paint brushed on. So you probably wouldn't expect to get a lesson on heavy equipment, but I just thought it's kind of interesting to know that even though that's a foreign name machine, it's actually been branded and sold around the world as a US manufacturer. I'm back up here at this excavator. Got a can of wasp spray. I want to show y'all this. Look at this here. They're all up in there on it everywhere. Look at those yellow jackets. Boy, they are fast and they'll sting the crap out of you. They're all over it, all on the top, around underneath it. I'm about to light them up. And it's just one nest on here. There's another one over on the other side. It's big too. Man. I just hit them. I think I got the biggest part of them too. I like that foam spray, man. Here's one coming up here to visit me. There might, he's going in this grate right here. There might be another nest inside in here. Oh, there is. There's another nest right in this corner right there. See them in there? Look at that. Sure is. So we got the old excavator here cranked up, and my neighbor that bought it there, he's wanting to drive it around out here in the field and learn how to use it. So I told him to go move his truck, and I gave him the rundown on the controls on this one. He owns a track excavator, but this is one that you drive, and I'll show him all the controls on it here everywhere. That's a big old bucket on this thing, man. You see a lot of these machines like in the Philippines, though, they're a smaller version. This is a whole lot bigger machine than a lot of those you see. He was even shocked at how big that bucket there was on it. He didn't know it was so damn big till he got up around it. That's one of the nice things about that machine right there, is you can just hit the road with it. You don't have to have no truck and trailer and all that stuff to move it.
We're gonna heading to our building there, and we're gonna work early while still cool. Let's change there on the tractor. It's a beautiful day. I love my attire today. Very unique. I'm so lazy to change my leggings, so that's crazy. Very unique fashion. Well, we're just only here on the farm. No one gonna see it. I don't want to just wear the slipper because, you know, welcome to Texas. You don't know what is gonna be crawl on your feet. Plus it's for the safety. And we're gonna work there on the building. So it's better that there's a safety on your feet. Blabbering.
See, it's crazy that there's such a heavy dew on the ground in August. Normally August mornings are really dry, you know. So even if it's dragging that
Doing great though.
great.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah. More. Keep going.
Okay. Boy, now that was a fact. Good morning, everybody. Good morning from early August here in Texas. I'm gonna work on my metal building a little bit this morning. Well, I done got my head dirty, huh? I'm gonna work on my metal building for a little while. I've been trying to get quotes, but I'm so short notice to get anybody out here because I only got a short time here for them to, you know, put it in their schedule, come work. I've decided I can handle it. I can get it done myself. I might hire somebody next time if I don't get much done right now. But I'll go ahead and get all the sheets on I can, and maybe a little steel work. What I'm gonna do is get this rows of old barbed wire right up in the middle of this. I put down sheets of metal on the ground so the grass won't grow up in these cattle panels and barbed wire, and then it's a pain to dig them back out. So I need to get this barbed wire right up in the middle of it all, and there we go. So it's August, and normally An August morning is really dry. There's no dew usually this time of year. It's already just like all the humidity's gone. But this morning it's not that case here lately. It's been a really wonderful trip coming here. Temperatures have been nice. We've had like nice dews, really cool mornings and evenings, and the temperatures have been not bad for August and July, I tell you. So normally I won't work metal if there's still a dew because it's dangerous, it's slippery and all. But there's a little bit of stuff I can get prepped here as the dew burns off. Yeah, really shocked that there's so much moisture. Temps have been so nice. Man, what a nice morning out here. It's nice to be at the farm. We are missing Philippines though, without doubt. Without doubt. Melinda video called with the kids this morning, especially July. And all my work crew, or not mine and Melinda's, hold on here. And all of our, hold on, Mel. Got a bug in my ear. There we go. She's up so high I couldn't catch her. She's a high tower.
Yes.
So the work crew is all still back there working. They're still in full force, and man, they've been getting stuff done too. You know, it's got to feel so good to those guys, especially like Mott and Joel and all, to feel the trust in me to just turn them loose without me being their overlord.
I'm surprised that they do it at one way faster. Than
Yeah, so we're going to come back with a lot of improvements. Yeah, going to come back with a lot of improvements. So that's pretty cool. My neighbor just now seen me and he hit the brakes because he probably didn't know I was in Tejas.
But it's a beautiful morning. Mr. Sunshine's there.
My neighbor was driving by and he seen Mel and I out here and he was in shock. Boy, he hit his brakes. Went to backing up. He parked and got out and we had to chew the fat for a while. He is such a wonderful guy. Mel and I were going to get 1, 2, 3 sheets up right there. Those 2 in the middle and that one out there at the end. And those are 21 foot tall. So I'll get that first and knock it out before it gets too hot on that side of the building.
Superman.
What'd you say, Ma?
Said keep going. already put 2 sheets, so 1 more, and then we're gonna get some break, and we're gonna return again a little while.
Putting up a couple more sheets. I got 2 on the back side on the roof over there that I want to get on, and I'll screw those, and then I'm going to stop putting the metal on maybe for the day, and got a welder up here that I need to get going.